Що ж, заходимо в залу.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
Типа мінус грязь.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Гена не підведе.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Трошки запізнились все-таки.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Гнидиш якийсь.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Давай, на связі. Да, щось якось мало людей.
Professor Weasley!
Професор Візлі? Ого!
Welcome.
Ніфіга.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ніфіга.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Ну є таке
Come
трошки.
here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be
Ну що, які
gleaned
класи?
by
Які...
having
Ми
an
що, сюди прийшли
adventurous
вчитися, чи що?
experience.
Ми сюди прийшли
Your
аводокідаври
professors
кидати.
have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Бра. Що? Сидим в Гриффіндорі? Чи що? Чи... А? Чат, давайте бігом. Татю. Заїжджено. Та я просто читав, що цей, в Гаффлпафі найменше квестів побічних. Можем за Слізерин покатати. Най буде. Ладно, потім будемо проходити нову гру плюс, будемо за когось іншого. The Sword who makes an entrance. Здобути досягнення.
Better be
Гриффіндор!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Мінус Квідич.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Що? Який Air Alert? Hello!
It's lovely to meet you.
9:46,
Professor
скотіна
Weasley,
ви.
would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Професор Візлі.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Я думаю, вона
meet you as well, Professor.
ментор цього
As
Гриффіндора.
Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Right this way.
It's most uncommon
А
for
ти
a
з нього в
student to
таємну
begin as
кімнату.
a fifth year.
А тут можна спускатися в таємну кімнату? Бо я не знаю, Коль.
Forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Грата домом.
Grata Domum.
Що, десь записати, бо я ж забуду. Грата домом.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Ок.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep.
А нас не попустять, як новенького тут. Ладно, виходить, що не попустили нас в першу ніч.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Welcome to Hogwarts. А ну, полутать можна братиків своїх. А що таке те? Ну, те нажимаю. Що ти хочеш? Не хочеш? І так само можна escape нажати. З таким успіхом. Ладно, своїх братиків я залутануть не можу. А що знизу?
Which way is the common room?
Хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі. Блін, навіть нічого не... Джижичі. Ти що? А зверху що? А зайти можна? Опа! Сюда. Що? Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Хе, розумію. Все, ладно, погамсили. А ну не кашляй. Опа. Level 1 lock. Це ми залутаємо.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Я б не базарив. У мене за спиною.
Here's I won't be going up there.
Ладно, мене скамить. Опа. Це можна буде запалити. Поняв, потім буде.
They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfield. Like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
What in Merlin's name were you thinking, using the family owl to deliver that pitiful attempted poem to Beauxbatons?
It'll be the next
What kind of
Butterbeer.
reputational damage you've caused? For Merlin,
Так, побазарим. Скажем, що ми тепер бос-качалки тут.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it.
Це один Візлі.
Right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Тітка?
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Хорошо,
It
Гаррет.
was nice meeting
Давай.
you, Gareth, and thank you
Набереш.
for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Давай, лящика можна дати такого? Я хочу попробувати випити ту бредоту. Навіть те не можна. Що, нормально там тобі? Опа, яблучко.
I'm sure you use them. Professor Heckett isn't here.
anything for attention.
Then she has a serious subject to teach. Can't afford a college student. Nelly, please get down. Professor, wait, that's not right.
Що за
I thought
подружання?
I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Кресіда.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting
Cressida
ceremony
Bloom.
last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Ставить вісхі. Ну, це
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Нове Герміона і Рона Гриффіндорі. Ну, а шо, Коль, а шо?
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Can a student cast non-verbally? А ну.
Most students know how to cast non-verbally.
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Ну да, реально, друга
Cast
Герміона.
non-verbally.
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Давай,
Well, good luck.
подруга. О, а
It
там
was
ззаду
nice
сундук
meeting you,
бачу.
Cressida.
Я
You
бачу
as well.
ззаду сундук.
Enjoy your first day.
Ага. Що, я його теж лутати не можу, бо я ніщий. Хаус чест. Конечно, я ніщий.
Revelio.
If I get you were born with wings, Nelly, I'm sure you use them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie
Nelly.
Oxfire. I've heard rumors
Oxfire.
about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying.
Реально.
Anyway, you've certainly
Трошки
brought some
страшно.
much needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What
А ще
exactly
про наші
are the
польоти.
rumors about my journey
Не
to
польоти, а
Hogwarts?
про те, що як ми сюди
That you
прилетіли.
escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm
Все,
sure I'll be
давай.
seeing you around, either in
Покеда.
our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Покеда, давай, давай, все.
New
Ніфіга.
Gryffindor.
Ніфіга вона пригнула.
Is waiting for you outside the common room.
Що ти тут стоїш?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will
So
determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Це що?
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning, so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Ну я поняв, там де в нас будуть завдання, всяка херня, у нас щоденник буде.
Exceptionally valuable resource.
Чого? Що? Куди ти його
Thank you,
запхав?
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Ок. Стоять,
I
говорять.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Ок.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide
Revelio.
Баруфіо. Брейн еліксір. You just unlock a field guide challenge. Wizard XP level. Okay. Challenge progress. Field guides pages. Угу. Хорошо. І що, на всі картини тепер треба робити так?
Clever, isn't it?
Опа,
Keep your eyes
бочечка.
open for more opportunities like
Oops! Did Pete make you jump?
Опа.
Oh!
Level 1 lock.
no
Опа,
time to waste.
сундучок.
You've classes to attend.
Да, яке класис? Тут Лутецький. О, ще підпалить. Це теж якийсь квест буде.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
А, це швидкий це швидка ТПшка. А. Southwind Region. Угу. Їх треба запалити, щоб була швидка ТПшка. Окей. Вот, ці мені треба запалити, це в мене є. Окей. Так, fast travel. Поняв. Питань нема.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Окей.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Вообще класно.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become
Я б то за діпла не дивився.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Окей.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I
Okay.
think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining
Professor
wizard
Ronan.
and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor
Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Та-та-та-та-та-та.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to
Chit-chat.
class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
Revelio.
О, там якась ця фігнюшечка полетіла. Так не чесно.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Ok.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not so subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quest. Choose the story, unlock new feature and grant XP. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirements. Professor assignment. Левіоза чи акцію?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I
Скільки
have
Олівандру
more
років?
information about our
Hello?
mysterious locket.
Чи це
For now,
син,
focus on your
потім...
classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Захотів розказати і розказав мужик, що?
There's something in
Revelio.
Just know it.
Що це таке? Ух ти, прикольно. Ленора. О, це квест?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Угу.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm
Опа.
not sure what to do next.
Are
Треба
there any
люмус
other empty
нажать.
paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you
Lumos.
stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
О, тепер воно світиться. Коротше, нам знайти... Ладно. А що це таке? А, вот це
This
місце.
looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Опа. Вот і мікроквестик. Сюденс.
My siblings and I.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Опа, плюс експешка.
I always feel quite safe.
Тупо мікроквестиш. Сюденс. На бейс.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did?
How? I followed the
I
clues.
found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Revelio.
О, плюс 15. Опа! Другий левел. Сюда. А що мені дає другий левел? Quests Collection. О, перевдягаємося чи що таке? Щит. Revelio Pages. А. Щас вдягнемося. Що, немає нічого? Аутфіт. А, це типа знять. Понял. В перчаточках будемо гасати. Палички в нас ще немає. Хай будуть. Шляпа. О, кашкет. Все, в кашкеті буду гасати. Я таксист. Тут показується, що ми виконали. А, ну це мейн квест, да? Угу. А челенджі ж квести. Мейн квест. Короче, квестів 400 тисяч штук. А, це можна клейм ревард. Щас окочухається капець як. О! Все, хорошо. Оп, перевдягнулись. А, точно, нам вже треба вибрати клас. Акція. Давайте Левіоса. Опа, а що це? А як пройти? Ух ти. Що це за сундук?
Revelio.
Опа! Вітаю, вітаю. Це що, якась загадка чи що? Щось таке раз. Ладно, окей, погнали. Погнали на клад, потім вернемося сюди. Там. Ну. Let's go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ну, давайте на ці тоді підемо. Ладно, let's go! Let's go! Чікс покрутили.
Revelio.
Чого нема? Вроді нічого немає. О, порошок.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students
Нифига
every year,
бабуля.
but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Почему?
To the wise,
Подождите.
age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Поїхали. Вивчили. Інгардіум, ні, це просто Левіоса.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Чого це я, Коля, розумовий відсталий? Поясни. Поясни за той кліп. Жукіч. Сидить, кліпи маслає там.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Well done.
Бибинц.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Not be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Получай, поїж говна.
Stupefy.
I do Levioso. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Все. За говна мужика.
Not bad for a beginner.
Дурдус
Give as
Васер.
good as you get.
Пошел ты нафиг, козел. Задушив типа Слизерина.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
Почекайте. Де лут? Знизу, зверху. Що це? Де сундук? Я можу сам цілитися на праву кнопку миші? Ніфіга собі.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Та що, Мишо, якесь брехло?
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Окей. First class student.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
На що ти дивишся? Що?
Revelio.
А що, в бабулі щось є? Поговорить, я не хочу. В бабулі щось є залутати? Левел 11, ого. Говорить я не сильно хочу. Це, мабуть, знизу. Опа. А, це зверху.
Revelio.
Можна чи ні? Ні, не можна. Опа, тупо щита забрав у пацика. Кошаки. Дзвінить дзвіночок, він цей дзвіночок.
Revelio.
Де? Де дзвіночок? Я не бачу дзвіночка. На звук іти? О, ще один прикольчик.
Lumos.
І де це? Великий хол. О, це, до речі, десь тут може бути.
Revelio.
Так, вот. Та ні, не сильно. Чи воно просто так дзвонить, чи ні? Походу, не просто так на картині. Метелик.
Revelio.
Щас вообще в очі луплюсь. Де ти бачиш на картині? Де на картині метелик?
Lumos.
He stayed up almost the entire night.
Там, де вогонь. Де вогонь?
Lumos.
Ну, де це, де це, де це? Дві здоровезні колони, і зверху двері, і зверху херняшечка. Взяв забати. Коротше, погнали в клас, а потім будемо шукати далі ці. Як мені ще вище підняться? Hello? А, ладно. Тупсень. А ну.
Revelio.
О, почекайте, картини. Дві колони.
What are you up to now?
Ні, це десь не тут. А, вот метелик, подожди.
Lumos.
Привет. Я ж думаю, це той метелик. Це не той метелик. А, ні, той метелик. Все, тепер можна чистою совістю йти в клас.
Professor Ronan tends to.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
us don't
Опа,
necessarily
сундук.
want him to get
Чи
back to
десь
the
ще
lesson.
вище. О, тут ще якась загадка.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752?
it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
А ну, подождіть.
Fun, I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says
Е,
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was
А
Albert
ну,
Boot.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
boot or the Minister of Flack.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves to smack.
Так що...
She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all
А, це
detention.
Півз?
And you're both wrong anyway.
Ніфіга.
It was Professor Squall.
Тупо на клоунічах сидить.
But you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Ну скільки? 3 плюс 2. А ну, 0, 1, 2. Що це таке? Якийсь... Нет. Ось оця херня. Ну да. По ідеї. Ну, 3 плюс 2, 5. 5 буде. Тепер 4. А що таке? 1. 5. 8. Ні, 7 і 5. 7 і 5. 12. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Якась жінка. О, а ну. Ніфіга. А? Чат. Що? Геній чи ні? Чи не признаєте стрімака свого?
Revelio.
Скажіть, що я лутануся тут не зможу. Opulent Spider's Web Head. О, ничка. Potion Tool Shelf. Що ще є? Ось ще щось тут є. Ось. А, ну це я зробив. Опа. Ну тепер я поняв цю фігню робить. Кишка, давай. Все, квест, let's go.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Open seat here.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Nettie.
Nettie,
So you are the new student.
you are the new student.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charm.
Welcome.
This will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really
Взяв
taken a
книжку
toll on you
тупо,
all.
скрисив.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Акцію.
Accio.
Акцент їбейший.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Potential is
and
nothing
nothing without practice.
without practice.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Чи ми на вулицю йдемо? Темний ліс. Ну, в принципі, гра тут прикольненька. Прикольненька гра, подобається. Вуф.